Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, they're wiping me out. Oh man, I'm all over the track. Hey, what the hell? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Thousands Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and the racing here depicted may be dangerous. Just warning you guys. Today we're hopping into Project Gotham Racing 3 on the Xbox 360. From what I have read, this is a very good racing game for the era in which it came out. I mean, this game came out in like 2005, I think, so like that's pushing 20 years. Not quite there, but pushing it. But I mean, I took a peek at it. It did look still solid, which I thought was interesting. I said this before, I'm not a car guy. I don't 100%, you know, I'm not the kind of guy who's gonna like fawn over cars and be amazed by like hot, you know, sweet cars and stuff. But I know a lot of people are car people, and this is the kind of game that would appeal to them. So I'm gonna try and get into the mindset of like a car dude, and we're gonna try and appreciate this game for what it is. Cool, interesting fact about the game is that, you know, it uses like 80,000 to 100,000 polygons per car, which at the time was like high end, and so the cars themselves look really sweet. And I mean, like, I can look at this and be like, yeah, like these cars look like pretty legit, honestly. Even by today's standards, even though I'm not a car dude, I have eyes, guys. I can see things. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in here to Project Gotham Racing 3. I feel like Batman should be in this game. Can I just say that? You know, Project Gotham is a series. You know, I guess Gotham is a thing without Batman, but honestly, in my mind, Gotham City, just the word Gotham means Batman. I know Gothic and Gotham might have existed before Batman, but we live in a post-Batman era. I honestly feel like one big thing missing out of these games is driving the Batmobile. You know, being Batman. If you're going to call your game Project Gotham, include Batman. We're just getting it out of the way right from the get-go here. Anyway, compete in a series of events to improve your ranking, build custom tracks, or race against other players. Here's kind of a cool feature this game had. While you were playing, you could be watched by your friends over something called Gotham TV, which was kind of cool. I think you could also watch randoms. So, I mean, YouTube did exist at this time, but, you know, streaming and gaming has become much bigger over the years as time's gone on YouTube. So I don't know how much streaming was happening in 2005. So this is sort of like a predecessor to Twitch almost. But anyway, let's just go ahead and start a career. We'll do a little bit of a solo career, then we'll pop into the sort of free play mode and just see. Select your first Gotham Career Championship. Each championship features a series of themed events. As you complete your championships, you earn trophies. Okay. So there's a couple places we can go. There's London, which is okay, I guess. There's Vegas, which is okay, I guess. And, well, we can't go to any other places. I think you can also go to Tokyo and New York. I feel like we should check out Vegas. Another thing I've heard about this game is that the city environments are done very well. And, you know, it's modeled after the real places that they're supposed to take place. So I feel like Vegas has sort of an exciting strip. Oh, wait, these are locked. That's locked. I can't even do it. You know what? Hold on. Time out. Maybe we don't want a career after all. What if we just want to go in here? Play on this Xbox 360. Yes, I do. What if we just want to go and let's just, you know what? Forget about the career. We're not career people. We're, you know, just racing for the fun of racing. Here we go. Tokyo, take on the world's quickest corner. As Vegas, hurdle up and down the famed Las Vegas Strip. Give your regards to Broadway. Cruise Big Ben at 220 miles an hour. That's actually really fast. Oh, they also have, okay, I'm going to butcher this name. Nürburgring. Hold on, I want to say this right. Nürburgring. Nürburgring. That's a tongue twister. Race the world's most challenging circuit. Mostly because people can't even say its name, apparently. Okay, we're going to hop into Vegas like I wanted. And we have a couple of loops here. The Big Apple Loop is an easy circuit. Flamingo Starts Straight is an easy circuit. Buccaneer Loop Tropicana Tour, I like that. Spring Mountains, South Strip Loop. So there's actually like, wow, so you can go to a number of places in Vegas. That's cool. Let's do Tropicana Tours because I'm feeling tropical today. And you can mess with the lighting, day or night. Let's do day so we can see this beautiful city. Let's do 2 laps. First lap is to learn it, and the second lap is to try and do better. Gear type is automatic. Oh, we have any or manual. Okay, gear type any. Horse car view, collisions are on. That sounds all about right. So now for an opponent, let's add a couple of novice, maybe an easy and an easy. All right, so we got a few opponents here. Should we add like one hardcore opponent who's gonna win? Maybe we'll do that next. We'll just vary between easy and novice. There we go. And let's change our car. You have Class A, Class B, and Class C. The illustrious Class A's, B's, and C's. We'll go for a Class B. Oh, you actually do get to pick a car. Okay. So, ooh, I like that. The Sledgehammer Twin Turbo. That's cool. I'm kind of looking more at the cars than I am at their statistics, honestly. I like the Lamborghini we had up here. The Saleen S7. Looks like a Lamborghini Countach. So let's go with this. I like yellow. Yellow is bold. Okay. Let's just go ahead and start. Have some fun with this. Race wheel to wheel against multiple opponents. Oh, you know what's interesting? I actually do have an Xbox 360 racing wheel. I didn't bust it out for today. It didn't even occur to me. But I'm still not fully moved into my new place, if you can believe it. So, you know, I just realized I have the wheel, but like it's not accessible today. So we're doing this the old-fashioned way on an Xbox 360 controller. Oh, everyone's braking here. They know something I don't. Like, don't take turns at maximum velocity. Does anyone describe car speeds as velocity, or was that just the nerdiest thing ever that I just did? Oh yeah. See ya! Whoa! Hey, we actually sort of drifted through a turn. Turns out all you need to do is play random racing games for 6 years on a quest to play through a book of 1,001 video games, and you'll get slightly better at video games, at racing games. Not the best, but you'll get slightly better. So, I'm gonna try and find a straightaway that we can kind of like look at the scenery. Oh, look at that castle and stuff. See, Vegas is like a slightly magical place where there is some crazy stuff. Like, how many cities do you see like a roller coaster just through the city? That's actually pretty cool. I've only been to Vegas once, and it honestly like wasn't really my thing because I'm not a gambler, and I'm cheap. And you know, hey, there's a McDonald's there. Look at that. We can get a Big Mac after this. And like, you know, I don't like spending money when I don't have to, so I guess I'm cheap. But Vegas is like a different beast altogether, because in some ways it's like, you know, they'll give you free drinks if you gamble, so it's like, oh, things are cheap, but you're gambling and you're losing hundreds of dollars. And if you want to use an ATM inside a casino, I found this out when I went to Vegas. You know how most ATMs, they have like a $2 bank fee or something to withdraw cash? In Vegas, guess what the fee is? $19.99, $20 to take out cash. If you just needed to take out $20 in cash, you're screwed. I actually had to call my bank, and they directed me to an ATM that was like a 20-minute walk away at like a CVS, which is sort of like a Shoppers Drug Mart in the States, a pharmacy store basically, where they had a normal ATM. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, Vegas just, it wasn't quite my thing because like I didn't want to gamble. We saw a Carrot Top show, if you can believe, and honestly, it was actually hilarious. I know I went in skeptical too. I was like, we got tickets to Carrot Top, and we went and we saw the show, and I was like, you know what? This dude's actually funny. I was like, I was prejudiced. I prejudged. I was wrong. He's playing Vegas for a reason. Hey, we actually won a race. Sweet. Oh, wait, we're still racing for some reason? Okay, I guess we have a victory 20 seconds or whatever. I don't know what's happening. I'm actually not in control of my car anymore. I guess you get to like look around at the scenery. But like even though like gambling isn't my thing, and I found Vegas kind of expensive, so it's like I don't know if I'd like want to go back necessarily. I do think it is a very cool place in the sense of like all the sort of things you can see there that you like just can't see anywhere else, like the you know, the strip with the castles and the roller coasters, and it's a neat place. I will definitely give it that. It's a very neat place, and I want to try and race 1 or 2 more races in Vegas. So that we can even create routes. That's interesting. I want to try a few different spots in Vegas so we can try and see some more, like the Big Apple Loop. Let's check this out. We'll go 2 laps, any type, that's fine. Oops. And let's up these guys to like a few mediums. Why not? I'm like gradually going to increase the difficulty of my opponents to find that sweet spot to see like what level of skill am I actually at in this game. I know we're racing on easy courses, so, you know, maybe the harder courses I need easier opponents. We'll see. We'll try some harder courses. But yeah, Vegas, very interesting place. I think it is kind of cool, like, again, you know, sort of not being a car guy. Like, I imagine there's some people for whom watching this, they're like, oh man, look how sweet those cars are. Like, just the whole atmosphere of this game, you look at it and you're like, wow, that's so cool. And I do actually think it's really neat, too, how they've sort of simulated this small little pocket of reality. I feel like video games, we could very, very broadly classify video games into 2 kinds. There's video games that try to emulate reality, a small pocket of reality, and let you play out the fantasy of being in that pocket of reality. And within that, even, I would put games like Grand Theft Auto that are more open world, that try and simulate a larger pocket of reality, because they're still to some degree simulating like a little bit of reality, you know? So like for this game, the reality we're simulating is driving around Vegas in like fancy, fast racing cars. And if you're a car guy, like, it's really cool to be like, look at the scenery, you know, it's like sunny, there's palm trees, there's these big hotels that you probably recognize from like your family vacations. You're in like a car so expensive you'll never buy it in your entire life. Like, this is an awesome power fantasy, I get it. So like, you know, this game, what it's doing is simulating this little tiny pocket of reality, and it's doing it, you know, in a very photorealistic way, and that's cool. And, you know, the controls and stuff are solid, too. So, I mean, there's also sort of the fun gameplay element of, like, challenging yourself to become good at driving and living in this little pocket of reality. And games like Grand Theft Auto, again, they're bigger pockets of reality because you can do more than just race. You can, like, run around, be a crime boss, get into missions, shoot people, and, you know, sleep with prostitutes, all the stuff, all the good things that are part of a good power fantasy. But those games are all about sort of simulating something that exists, I find. And so that's one giant category of video games. And then the other is like just sort of things that just totally don't exist, you know, like science fiction and fantasy and just all the sort of legendary things you can do in games. And sometimes it's totally abstract, you know, like just Tetris. It's not simulating anything in the real world, but it's just totally a game, you know, so... in fact, maybe you can make 3 categories. It's like simulating something real, simulating something totally not real, and then totally sort of abstract, devoid of simulating anything specific, and it's just about gameplay. But where I was going with all this is I was gonna say that I like the idea of video games allowing you to live out these lives that you could never otherwise do. Like, I'm never going to be able to afford a Saleen S7, a Ferrari. I'm never going to be able to race on the Vegas Strip. But when I die, I can look back on this memory, and whether I'm a car guy or not, I can say, you know what, I kind of did that, you know. It wasn't 100% real, but I did it. But I think, you know, the longer time goes on, we're going to change cities, by the way. Video games get more and more realistic, and we have like VR now and stuff. And like eventually it might get so realistic that it really does feel like, you know, you were in some of these places. And I think that's really neat. I think it's really neat. So, you know what? We picked another easy circuit. Let's go medium difficulty. The Nishiguchi Short. Or how about the Shinjuku Speedway? Oh wait, I like this one. It's a skyscraper. It's a hard one. We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see what happens here. We'll leave the opponents as is. We got 3 mediums, 2 easies, 2 novices. I feel like that's pretty good. And let's like switch up our car. What's a Class E car? Oh baby. So are the Class E cars like harder to race or something like that? Countach. Oh, that's the car I thought I had. Instead I had a Saleen S7, which would be very similar. An S-Spirit. See, like if you were a car person, this would be so cool. You select all these like cars that you just, you know, like they might be on your like wish list of, oh man, I would love to just sit in one of these cars. Wait, why is Nissan something, you know, like I appreciate the other cars or like, you know, an Aston Martin and stuff. Like even as a non-car guy, I've heard of this stuff. Why is a Nissan car something that you have to unlock? It doesn't feel like it should be. We're driving a Ferrari, I think. We're going Ferrari. The Maranello Ferrari. And I like red. We're doing it. Start the race. Let's see if I can hold my own on a hard course. I'm not certain how this is going to go, but we're going to give it a shot because this whole channel is about trying new things, guys. It's about nothing if not trying new things. All what it's about. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. We even got the crowd like swaying and stuff. So I think maybe like why a game like Grand Theft Auto or something would appeal more to me than a game like this is because, again, what this is doing is the racing of cars really well, but it's like a really small pocket of existence. Like, you don't get to walk out of the car and go talk to anyone after the race. You don't get to go back to your hotel room and like talk to your manager and like plan your finances and, you know, walk on the strip and go have dinner and like, you know, get in a fight with a crime lord because you lost the last race and now you got to throw the next one. And, you know, like it's a simple and small pocket of reality. I think is sort of my idea of why sort of racing games, I mean, almost in a weird way, this is almost looping back around. Oh god, I thought that was a turn the other way. Okay, oh no, oh no, oh no. We really messed up. Hey, they're driving through me. What the hell? I've become a ghost car. I died. I was like Ghost Dad, like Bill Cosby in that old 90s movie, Ghost Dad. But I mean, I'm just talking off the cuff here, but like as I'm talking, I'm kind of thinking, you know, in a weird way, this almost loops back around and becomes like Tetris, where this is all about gameplay. You know, you could look at this game from 2 perspectives. One is it's like simulating this little reality of what it's like to race high-end cars. On the flip side, you could think of this as like a totally abstract, this is all about gameplay, all about perfecting the art of the drive and the physics of it. And like slicing out tiny little fractions of a second from your laps. Oh god, that was fun, but didn't help me place. And in real life, my car would have like exploded or something. But yeah, so it's like, it's interesting. So I guess the realization I'm coming to as I just sort of talk this through with you guys is that as you simulate smaller and smaller pockets of reality, the gameplay itself starts to be totally central. You know, like you look at a game like Grand Theft Auto, it has sloppy, you know, shooting controls compared to something like, you know, Halo or Call of Duty, where like those games are just about shooting controls. If they had bad shooting controls, no one will play it. Grand Theft Auto doesn't need perfect shooting controls because it's about more than just shooting. So it's like the bigger the game is, the less, I mean, gameplay will always be a central factor, but the less every single aspect of your gameplay has to be like perfect. But the smaller and tighter the world becomes, it almost eventually becomes an abstract game like Tetris, where it's like you are surviving based on good gameplay. And so you have to have tight physics, you have to have fun racing controls, you have to have, you know, you have to have it down to a science almost. See, I don't know. Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? You know, you don't have to take my word as gospel here. I feel like the worst comment that I ever get on videos, you know, some people ask me, like, do you ever get bad comments? I feel like the worst comment I get is when somebody sort of misinterprets me on my videos and thinks that what I'm saying, I'm claiming to be definitively fact. I'm just a dude who's talking, by the way. My opinion is no more valid than any of yours. So if, like, you know, I'm trying to share my experience with playing games with you guys. If, you know, my thoughts, you know, if you have your own opinions on the things I'm thinking, share them. You know, I have an opinion, you have an opinion. I don't even know if my opinion's right, to be honest. So I think the sort of quote-unquote worst comments that I ever see are when people are like, man, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Because I'm like, duh! Yeah! And, you know, you don't have to get mad that I had an opinion that you disagree with. Rather than sort of being mad that you think I'm wrong, join the conversation, bro. Join the conversation, bro. So tell me your opinion. Tell me, you know, what you think I got wrong and what you think is different. I think that's way more fun, personally. And those are the comments I look forward to hearing. I've had comments, people have mentioned things that, like, have changed my mind and stuff and made me think differently about games. And I really like hearing those things, so. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's no comment I can ever think of that's, like, bothered me or anything like that. But people have asked, like, what are the comments? Do you ever get, like, bad comments on YouTube? And I'm like, it's always the ones is, like, people who, like, get mad that I have a certain opinion. And, you know, they think that I think my opinion's better than theirs, which I definitely don't. Definitely don't, guys. I'm just a guy playing games. Trust me, I know. I do not know more than you, and I probably know less than you, especially about this game. This guy was in a Joss supercar. All right, well, we did pretty good on that one. That was a hard race, and we came in second. I kind of want to switch to some night races here, because I feel like especially Tokyo might be really cool at night. At night. So, why don't... This one looks kind of interesting. The Shinjuku Tour. Oh, we just did the Shinjuku skyscraper. See, one thing I don't like is, like, it's showing me the shape of the track, but I want to be like, is this a different part of town? I kind of want to see more parts of Tokyo, honestly. But, okay, we'll do night lighting this time. I feel like Tokyo's a city that will play really well at night. I'm going to change my car. Go Class C this time. The Yellow Bird. Where are, like, the Formula 1 cars? That's what I want to see. This car looks pretty cool again. Another Ferrari, should we do it? I mean, I feel like Ferraris are a good brand. We're going to go Ferrari on this one. I might have handicapped my opponents by leaving them all on car B. Class B for cars. I don't actually know what the different classes are, but maybe we'll... You know what, if we win... So if we get first, second, or third in this race, the next race, we're going to go more hardcore. We'll amp these computer opponents up. Give them a real shot here. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, they're wiping me out. Oh man, I'm all over the track. Hey, what the hell? They were like, all right, stop going easy on this guy. This is a night race. This is for all the marbles. I think my obsession with constantly analyzing games to try to figure out, like, oh yeah, this one's like simulating life and this and that, just kind of goes back to, like, my childhood fantasy of wanting a holodeck. You know, the holodeck is like the ultimate open world sandbox video game, because it's not even just one game. You can, like, sandbox whatever you want. You know, like they showed us that in the episode with Barkley, where he literally recreated the Enterprise, recreated all his coworkers. And then he was, like, sleeping with all the women. He was, like, punching out Riker and stuff. You know, like, talk about a power fantasy. There, you're not just playing a random character, you know, who's, like, an Adonis and, like, you know, super successful. But it's like you're literally... You can literally make a game that's tailor-made to your own life and live out whatever fantasy you want. I mean, that's the true fantasy. That's the video game I want to see one day. Can I just say, too, by the way, that Tokyo here looks awesome. Look at all these neon lights. This is so cool. This is so cool. Never been to Tokyo. I've never been to Tokyo. I don't know if I ever will. But, you know, in my mind, I can think back to this day when we drove through the streets of Tokyo and looked at the neon lights together. And it's like, it's an approximation. It's an approximation. Maybe one day, things, I mean, already, what is there, like Project Gotham 7 or something? Like, I can only imagine. I don't keep up with the series, but I'm sure I could play on PS5 and get, like, hyper-realistic. You know, maybe there's, like, an Oculus Rift version of sequel to this game, and, you know, you can really live out your fantasies of driving through Tokyo. But yeah, look at, this is so cool. I love the neon lights. I'm, like, a sucker for, like, cyberpunk and, like, you know, sci-fi future and stuff, so it's like, wait, what happened? Oh, the race just ended? They kill your engines as soon as you pass the finish line in Tokyo. They're like, race over! But yeah, like giant neon signs and like a big metropolis, you know, it gives me like cyberpunk sci-fi vibes, and I really dig that. We're just waiting for the timer to count down here. For some reason, I don't know why. I don't know what we're waiting for specifically. Okay. Lap finished. Press A to continue. All right, there we go. We beat the race. Okay, it's time to turn the computer difficulty up, because these guys, you're making me look too good. I don't want new viewers here to get the impression that I'm good at video games, because it's really going to set the bar too high for subsequent videos. So we are going to turn a few of you fellas up to harder. Look at that. We got 2 hardcores. We got a hard, easy, medium, novice. We got a mix of all skill levels here. And let us go. Let's switch cities again. Let's show London some love. Race through the streets of London. I have been to England. I was about to say London, but I was actually in York. And I did a stopover in Manchester on the way to York. I think I passed through London for like a stopover, but I don't think I've ever actually been to London. But York I've been to. So let's see here. St. James Park would be a fun place to go. Like, what do I recognize in terms of names? Her Majesty's Pleasure is an easy circuit. Okay, let's start on this one. We'll do a night one. Nice easy one to see how hard the hard opponents are, and then we can always change it up. Ooh, look at this. Class A Ferrari. Turns out that we're a big fan of Ferraris. Ooh, the Atom. I like that. Hold on. That might be what we're racing. I want the closest thing to a supercar this game will let me have. I'm still open to a Batmobile, but I just don't feel it's gonna happen. The best we can get is a Nissan, 4-door sedan. That's what you unlock for, winning at career mode in this game. You get a minivan. Good luck. I feel like that car would not do very well in this game. Unless it's like a Ferrari minivan, which, is that even a thing? Does Ferrari make minivans? Oh yeah, here we go. I feel like we're kind of racing in a go-kart, honestly. I initially thought it was like a Formula 1 car, but I think we're in a go-kart. I don't think this is actually going to go well. Okay, we're trying to sneak by all these guys. Gunna. Oh, we got past that guy. Can you drift in this? Or what is it called when you stay behind another car and you you stay in there, not drift. Shoot, what's the name? You basically just sort of stay in there like wind, air, sweet spot, and it helps you accelerate, stay behind other cars. Which is something I didn't know about racing until I was in my 30s, I think. I think there was a Mario Kart game that had that mechanic, and I was like, wow, is that a thing? And that's how I learned that that's literally a strategic thing in racing. They stay behind one another until the last possible moment, then they try and pass each other because you get in this little wind vortex behind the other car, and it helps you go faster. The car in front of you brakes, I guess everyone thinks of air as just, nothing. But it's like liquid. It's like a boat going through water. And so the boat in front is breaking all the water, pushing it all out of the way, and if you're right behind the other car that's doing that, you don't have to put in the energy to move the air, and so you actually can go a little slightly faster. So there's strategic value in tailgating, turns out. Oh man. So these guys definitely are a little more aggressive than we've seen. Oh no! Damn, I feel like we were actually doing pretty well. We probably could have got somewhere between first and third, but that single wipeout has probably dashed my hopes here. I guess we'll just enjoy the beautiful English countryside here of London. Whoa, that one way too fast. I mean, it's the classic problem of falling behind in a racing game. You start to take more chances because you have to catch up and you have to keep your foot on the gas pedal, but then as a result, you just fall further behind. So, damn, we came in 6th on that one. I'm blaming it partially on this inappropriately selected car. Turns out that racing around in a go-kart was the wrong selection. So I feel like we held our own if we're going by that standard. And they make you watch for a bit here. All right, so a hardcore, hard... Wait, who was first? Was it hard, hardcore? Hardcore, hard, and hardcore came in first, second, and third. And then the mediums. And then me. So this is interesting. By having players of different skill levels, they are kind of coming in the right order. Like hardcore beat hard. You know, then there's the mediums, then there's me. So we can kind of see by this list, my skill level might be somewhere between medium and easy. However, we're going to try and disprove that theory by racing again with a better car. So first of all, let's change the track. How about Embankment Rush? Another easy circuit. Let's race during the day this time. Let's see London in all its beautiful glory. Let's go Class C. No, wait. Let's go back to basics. Where was my... Oh, wait. What's a Diablo Gt? All right. Oh, that's the closest thing we're ever going to get to a Batmobile. Done. Racing a Diablo. And you know what I should do is color code the opponents based on their skill level. So I know like the red cars are hard, the green ones are easy. Okay, I'm going to do that for the next race. We'll play a couple more races here. They go pretty fast. And I'm shocked that I'm sort of holding it together against more skilled opponents. So I'm just curious to kind of play this out a bit more. But let's color code our opponents so that when we get passed by a car, we know like how skilled they are. Oh god, that was a bad start for me. Okay. We just have to get in the groove, figure out how to control this car here. Oh my god. Oh god. I like all the spectators like backed up there because they saw me mess up. Uh-oh. Maybe the Batmobile is not my kind of car. Or maybe it's something about London, like the tracks are more narrow and I'm not really good with that. Oh god. Why am I doing so poorly here? Maybe we'll have to go, maybe we should go back to our Sienna S7. Maybe that's the way to do it. Or maybe I just need to get used to it. Maybe I should pick a car and just stick with it for a bit and try and get used to its handling. Oh, there we go. That was okay. Oh, there's Big Ben and stuff up there. Oh, look, there's that Ferris wheel. Famous Ferris wheel by the canal, I believe. There we go. Okay, that was a pretty good turn. All right, we're fourth. We're making some progress. So if we can get into the first 3 places, we're in with the hards and the hardcores. Right now, we're just above the mediums, I suspect. But again, because nobody's color-coded, I can't tell for certain. My suspicion... Oh, nice. We're in third. Is that now we have hard, hardcore, and hardcore in front of us. So can we potentially catch up? I feel like the answer is no. The best we can do here is not get passed by the 4th place guy. The third's pretty good. Actually, for a third, that means we beat the hard guy. Because there's only 2 hardcores. Uh-huh. Okay, let's see. Don't keep me waiting in anticipation here. I like looking at the scenery like this when the computer's driving. You can like really just sort of enjoy the outlook. Okay. So, hardcore, me, hard, medium, easy, novice. Look at that. So we are somewhere between hard and hardcore with our skill levels. Okay, so let's see here. This guy is hardcore. Oh wait, can you change his color? Change opponent's skill. No, you can't. Oh man. Okay, well, my idea that we could color code these guys and have an easier time identifying who's who right out the window. I'm gonna make this a little easier though, to see how many we have of each. Medium, easy. Everything was kind of just all over the place before. Now we have one hardcore player above me. Then we have 2 hards, 2 mediums, an easy, and a novice. There we go. And let's give New York some love. I want to try all the cities. We'll end on Nürburgring. But let's do a race or 2 in New York, and then we'll end on some Nürburgring. So we could do Broadway, City Hall, the outskirts. Is there like a Times Square? Foley Square Loop. That's something, I guess. Center, Broadway. I guess they don't let you race through Times Square. Let's do Broadway because that's famous. We'll do a day and a night. And I'm going to stick with this car. I want to try and see if the more I race with this car, the better I get. So there's 1 hardcore opponent, 2 mediums, 2 hards, an easy, and a novice. So we should be able to place second or third. If we get first, then we know that we're above the hardcore guy. And we'll just sort of take it from there. See what we do. Maybe our last race, we should just put them all hardcore and just see what happens. That would be kind of fun. To see like what happens when like everyone's good. Do we even have a chance? Everybody's passing me, by the way. Out of the way, out of the way. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, that was bad. Oh god. Kind of have to like sneak by the guys. That's my chance to pass, by the way, is when everybody slows down for a turn. Look at this town. It's pretty cool. Okay, we're 5th. Closing in on the mediums. There we go. Didn't have to break that much. Yeah, these streets feel way wider. I think maybe England was giving me trouble because it was like actually so narrow. And the other cities are more wide, so I wasn't used to like having to be as precise. Oh god. Okay, come on. Pass him. Pass him. Oh no. Ugh. And we're 5th. Okay, we got this. Oh, nice. Out of the way, dude. Out of the way. Rapid handbraking. Okay, I also have trouble sometimes in the distance being like, is that a turn or should I keep gunning it? Should I keep going straight as fast as I can? Or do I need to slow down and turn here? Like right now. Boom! Oh! Okay, I just wanted to try that to see if it'd work. It didn't really work. I thought maybe I'd just bounce him into the corner and slow down sufficiently to make the turn, but no, you actually have to control your own car here. You can't just use the other players as props. Unfortunately. Maybe I could like drift more aggressively and that's how I could like make up some time or something. I don't know. I'm actually doing a little worse in this one than I did in the last one. Okay, here we go. Pass this guy. And oh, I didn't grind on the rails there. Oh no. Oh god, go, 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 go. We're 3rd. Where's the finish line? Is it far away from here? Why do we only have 18 seconds left? What's happening? Oh, come on, don't pass me. Yes. All right, we got 3rd. So we're you know, mixing it up with the hard and the hardcores. I think 1 hard and 1 hardcore beat us. It'd be astonishing if like there was like a medium or a novice who got 1st place. They're like, psych! Yeah. So hardcore and hard. So I beat one of the hard players. It's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's do a nighttime New York. And then we'll end on Nürburgring. Nürburgring will be all hardcore. That will be our thing. So the bridge tour is a hard circuit. All right, let's just see if we can hold our own on a hard circuit with some hardcore players. This is all about experimenting, guys, like seeing, just finding our limits, our capacity for, you know, speed car driving. I don't know what you'd call this. Fast car go gaming, racing, I guess. Street racing. I guess that's the obvious name for it. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. You know, actually, as I think about it, I kept saying how Project Gotham makes me feel like there should be Batman and there should be a Batmobile and stuff. Now that I think about it, doesn't Christian Bale drive a Diablo, like this very car in The Dark Knight, when he's, after the Joker sort of puts the hit out on Coleman Reese, the lawyer who's about to reveal Batman's identity on a talk show, then I think it's like broad daylight, so the Batmobile can't come out. So Christian Bale actually drives around in a Diablo, and he's like texting Commissioner Gordon and stuff. I'm pretty sure this is the car. So it's sort of like a, wait, maybe it's not, I don't know. Whatever, it might be, it might not be. Let's say it is. Makes me feel a little bit more like Bruce Wayne, which I'm okay with. Yeah, slide in there. Yeah. Oh, we totally stole those 2 spots. See, the turns is where you got to steal position. Oh, and that guy's bumping me. That guy's bumping me. I don't think so, buddy. If we can sort of keep them behind us, if anything, they'll like bump us and we'll go faster. Oh yeah, we're just driving in the middle of the road so that no one can pass. That's how you do it. You got to be a bit of a dick when it comes to racing. Fortunately, racing's not a gentleman's sport. It's a sport filled with a-holes. Because it has to be, you know? Like, if you're too nice, you're not going to win a race. Whoa, we're going too fast! Oh! Yet somehow nobody passed us. Okay, I feel like there's somebody, like, right behind us. Nope. Brake too soon. Oh, no. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, push into the rails. Come on, you jerk. Oh, God. He got away from us. But, oh! Damn it, I was trying to bounce off of him, but I totally missed him. Damn. I feel like getting first and second is actually really hard when the players are much better than you. Surprise, surprise. Okay, we gotta drive in the middle so no one else can pass us. That guy's just peeling away from us, though. I think the computer's probably driving with manual controls, and it's better at switching gears. And so that's my one theory about why they can accelerate faster than me. The other thing is they might just have faster cars. I honestly didn't really look at my top speed when I selected a car. I just selected the one that looked the coolest. So that might be it. Oh, God. Okay, didn't brake nearly hard enough. I think another thing is I'm inexperienced with the physics of this game, so I'm not 100% sure, like, how much should I be braking for this turn? And then the turn kind of happens, and then you're, like, into the wall. Or, like, right there, I broke too early and too much. So my finesse on this is not where it needs to be. Ow. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, 4th is where we're getting on this one. Look at the buildings. I think Vegas and Tokyo, though, like, as interesting as New York and London have been, I think Vegas and Tokyo are the real highlights of this game. Actually, I kind of want to do one more race in Vegas at night, because we never did. Okay, let's do one more race Vegas at night, and then we'll do our hardcore match with in Nürburgring. Whoa! We'll do Nürburgring daytime, though, because I don't know where Nürburgring is. I'm guessing Germany or something like that. And I kind of want to see it. I want to see this place that we're going. Yeah, the guy who's in 3rd is just gone. This game needs a blue turtle shell. They need mushrooms, bullet bills, and blue turtle shells. Sorry to be the one to have to say it, Project Gotham team, but you guys done messed up. I'm noticing a conspicuous lack of power-ups here. I don't know if that was by design, or what. But oh my god. I thought the race was over actually once I passed that finish line. We have like a whole other... I don't know what's going on. Have we just done one lap? Was all that one lap? Oh my god. It's a long race if that's the case. Man, I'm like accelerating as fast as I possibly can. I don't know where the guy in front of me is. He's gone. He hit the turbo button, man. Oh shoot. Oh god. Also, I'm shocked that nobody else has passed me considering how much I've been messing it up. Makes me think that the other people who the computer AIs who are playing this are not very good at this game. It's embarrassing because that's what they were designed to do. You know, I'm a human. I got other things going on. I got friends. I got a job. I have hobbies. These AIs, they were made for one thing, and they're not very good at it if I can beat them. Just, you know, shame. That's a cool view. New York. I've been to New York, too. Only once, though, I think. I really enjoyed the... I mean, the city is pretty cool and unique. I was near Grand Central Station, which really is actually quite a sight. And there's lots of cool architecture around there that totally reminded me of Ghostbusters, which I also very much appreciated. The thing about New York that didn't make any sense to me, though, is there were cabs everywhere constantly honking. And I just sort of thought, like, I understand traffic is bad, and there's a lot of you guys, there's a lot of cabs, but what's with all the honking? Because it's like... if you're stuck in a bunch of traffic and you're a cabbie, it's not like the guy in front of you is just, you know, he's like, oh, I'm happy to be in traffic. I'm wasting everyone's time. No, he's stuck too. And the person in front of him, he's stuck too. That's what congestion is. So if you're stuck in traffic and you're honking, what do you think the other cars are going to do? They're like, oh, sorry, I didn't realize somebody actually wanted to get through here. Let's all pull to the left and right and let this one guy through. Didn't make any sense. So I don't know why the cabs honk so much in New York. It seems just kind of like poorly thought out. Like, what do you think's going to happen? And has honking repeatedly ever worked? I don't know. But as a non-New York native, that was my impression of the city. But other than that, pretty cool. Reminded me of Ghostbusters, which, again, not sad about. I guess I've kind of given up trying to get third place here. This is, I guess, I think one fundamental problem with racing games in general that Mario Kart actually solved is like, how do you keep it somewhat competitive? Because like, there's nothing I could do at this point to catch up to the third place guy. He's just gone. He's got such a lead that it's sort of a futile effort. So what do you do as a game developer to make it so that people can actually catch up to one another? And I think Mario Kart found the secret with items. It's not realistic at all, but it's definitely, you know, fun. All right, well, we lost... Wait, we got 4th place? Oh yeah, we were in 4th place. So we lost to the hards and the hardcores on a hard track. All right, so we're probably slightly above medium in terms of skill level, and occasionally we can edge out a win against the hards. Hardcore, I don't know if we're ever going to beat. But time for one last Vegas hurrah at night, and then we're going to check out Germany. Or I think it's Germany. Las Vegas Boulevard Tour. Let's do it. Let's just do one lap of this. And I'm actually going to change my car. I'm going to look for the fastest car I can, which is a Class E. And these have low acceleration. How about a Class D? I need like some little like unfair advantage against the computer. Ooh, this is good. This one's kind of like good at everything. Grip, braking, acceleration. Done. I accept. Je accept. Is my attempt at French. Racing wheel to wheel against multiple opponents. Oh, you know what? Hold on. There's all sorts of other modes we haven't even checked out. Man, we've been playing this game for like almost an hour. Wow. Okay, well, we have to check out at least one of the other modes, and we'll do that in Nuremberg. Oh, but we were going to race everyone on hardcore. Damn it. There's too much we actually want to try here. Oh man, the Las Vegas Strip actually looks really cool at night. So cool that I missed up my first turn. And the second one. Okay, I need to focus on racing. You guys look at the background for me and tell me about it in the comments. Meanwhile, I'm just going to focus on racing here, but oh man, my attention keeps being drawn to the surroundings. You know, it's kind of fascinating, like, you could take all the gameplay in this game and totally abstract it. Like, you could delete the entire city behind you, and you could take all the cars and take all of their, you know, their high-resolution models and stuff and get rid of them. And you could have released this game in, like, 1987 on DOS, you know? Like the gameplay could have been identical in terms of the physics engine. But it's interesting. All the window dressing, the city behind you, the cars, the sounds, the graphics, really does make a bit of a difference. So I don't know. Yes, it's interesting. This modern game, another way to think of it is like it's like a 1987 driving game just wrapped in very advanced graphics and sound. And what does that mean? What does that mean? Look at all the Vegas Strip. Planet Hollywood. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Planet Hollywood. You distracted me. Okay, well, you know what? I feel like the fact that we realized that there's so much more to look at. We got to see the Vegas Strip at night. It was very beautiful. I was going to lose that race because I was way too distracted. Let's go out here really quickly and just quickly see what we got going on here. Last driver to complete each lap is eliminated, so that's kind of an interesting twist on races. Red team versus blue team. Team eliminator, and capture the track. Capture as many track sections as you can for your team. Okay, I don't know what this is, but it sounds the most different from all the others. Let's go to... Wait. Can you create routes? Okay, I don't know how that works. Let's go to Germany. Let's go to the F1 circuits. Daytime. Everyone on the same team? I don't understand. Team, right trigger. Hold on. Change this guy. Change side. Oh, here we go. All right, so we're gonna have a couple of these dudes on other sides. So I'm at the bottom there. So change side and change side. Okay, so I think we have a fair mix of teams. So I have a hard, medium, and easy on my side. They have about the same. So let's just go ahead and do it. They have a hardcore too, which means they might have the advantage here. So I don't know how I don't know how you capture a track section. But I guess we're about to find out. Well, they don't even give you any tutorial. They're just like, all right, you're in. Good luck. Hope you understand the rules, sucker. All right, who's on my team? I don't know who's on my team and who isn't. There, literally everyone passed me though. Oh, I just smashed that guy's trunk up. Something fierce. Oh yeah, sneaking into second or third or something. I don't know. Score is 0-0. Okay, so this is obviously like a big F1 track. So I guess we just did a little shortcut there. I guess this is the, oh, look at that stand. That's awesome. All the crowds in there. With that big weird dome. We're obviously right behind the hardcore players way out here. Way out ahead of everyone. This is obviously where you come if you want to race like F1 racing cars and stuff. Maybe I should stop braking at those turns. I feel like I could just gun it around them. Like, this is where cars were meant to race. You know, every other racing track in this game, Vegas, New York, London, Tokyo, we're kind of racing through, like, streets that were never designed for racing. They're meant for, like, oh, God, I lost control of the car because I drove on dirt. No! But yeah, the other sections of the other parts of the world that were never meant for racing like this. Okay, I think I made a critical mistake because the blue team just annihilated us. I think, okay, this is going to be the race where we go all hardcore. Because I think the one hardcore player got in front of everyone and he just owned us. So I guess you win sections of track by leading for certain parts of the lap, which is actually kind of interesting. It's kind of cool. So this method of racing isn't about who passes the finish line first. It's about who's consistently more in first, which is actually kind of cool. All right. So everyone's going hardcore on this one. Skill hardcore, even the people on my team. And we'll see how that goes. Change side, okay. Let's give this one more shot, and let's go. Oh, you can't even do nighttime. It's just day or overcast. No, let's try overcast, and let's just see. And we'll do the same track just because, you know. I need some like little hidden advantage. Having played this track once before is my minor advantage. I'm trying to get over the computer. So we're not just trying a totally new track at the last minute here. 3, 2, 1, gun it! All right, everybody, remember, we're all on a team here. I can't tell you apart from the enemy, so go easy on me. And instantly, everyone has a better car than me. I see. Okay, we're gonna push a couple people out of the way here. Okay, we're gonna try and gun it. Catch up to some of these dudes. Oh, God. Oh, no. I'm on the grass. Oh, no. Kind of reminds me a bit of Daytona, USA, actually. Who did that? Were you on my team? Okay, I think I might have wiped out a guy who was on my team right there. I'm sorry, bro. Sorry about it. Oh, God. I don't know who's on my team or where we're going. I'm just trying to contribute. How is Blue still crushing us? Everyone on my team's supposed to be hardcore. Why are you guys not pulling your weight? Oh, man, look at me. I'm all over the road here. All over the road. Oh, this is not how you're supposed to race. Turns out I'm really bad in Nuremberg. Hey, we actually took a huge segment of track. Go us. Go team. Go team. Oh, if we pass the finish line, we might actually win. There's no point in me even racing at this point. In fact, we should go reverse. Wrong way. We should try and sabotage the other team. Oh, if you go the wrong way too long, it ghosts you and then you can't hit other people. Wow. I've never seen that. It's an anti-dick mechanic. If you want to try and be a dick in the game, they don't let you. That's actually smart from the developers. We've become a ghost. We lost so hard we left the physical plane of reality. But our team won. Team effort there, guys. All right. I want to throw one more race down with this mode, and we'll do it in like a familiar. We're gonna get out of Germany. We're gonna go back. Let's return to Tokyo. I love the cyberpunk feel of Tokyo. We're gonna go with Bark to the Sun. All right, Bark to the Sun. We want night. We want 1 lap, or maybe 2 laps actually. And we will make sure that our car is sufficient. And let's turn these guys down. Let's go all hard. I feel like hard is hard enough, you know? These guys don't have to be like superheroes. There, okay, everybody's hard. It's good. And do I want a different kind of car? Let's go back to the S7 or whatever that I picked way back when. Where was it even? I don't even remember. Wasn't in here. In here? Diablo GT. You get a Ford car? Huh. This one looks pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and do this. I don't know where the car we had was. Is it the first one here, the C7? It doesn't feel like it was. Interesting. Well, we've lost track of the car that we had anyway. And let's just give this one a shot. I'm going to start wrapping my thoughts up as we race. But Project Gotham Racing 3 here. One of the games in the book, 1,001 Video Games You Must Play Before You Die. And this is the kind of game that, you know, if you are a car fan, if you are a racing fan, I 100% see what you're going to see in this game. It's more about... I think it's almost closer to like Tetris than like some other kinds of racing games, because like there's nothing to unlock really. You can unlock some different cars, but it's like not like you need to like build up your car or anything. Although actually we didn't play in career mode, so maybe you do have to do that. But you know, there's multiple tracks, but there's only sort of 4 environments. Oh god, I got ping-ponged all over the place there. The controls feel solid enough. I mean, even as a newbie, I was able to pick this up and compete with medium and hard players, like, right away. Damn, that was a terribly done turn. You know, the environments do look cool and stuff. So it's like, if you're into cars, if you like the aesthetic of racing, you know, this kind of game, I 100% I see could appeal to you. Also, you know, you can learn to finesse the game way better than I'm doing here, to the degree where, you know, your skills will shine through. And I could see, Jesus, why am I racing so bad? Could see the appeal of getting good at racing this game. So, yeah, I think it'll appeal to a certain crowd. But what do you guys think? You know, I've mentioned a lot of thoughts and opinions about racing games and video games in general, and you know, holodecks and simulating life and all that. What do you guys think? You probably have your own opinions. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Do you have your own thoughts to share on this game or just games in general? Feel free to comment your comment in the comments down below. And as always, I hope that whatever you think about what I said, you will, you know, share your thoughts too. And you guys had some fun today. If you did, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, all that junk. Other than that, I'm just going to be here failing in Tokyo repeatedly, because it turns out I suck with this car. Wow, I feel like we had a few high notes today, but we are ending on a low note. My team is losing. I'm dead last. Can't place. I don't know, but we are in this lovely tech noir, awesome, you know, neon sign lit Tokyo, so I feel like it's kind of a win anyway. Anyway, until next time, my friends, you all take care of yourselves, and peace. I liked yellow. Yellow is bold. Oh, God. That was a turn.